Dagath gameplay is so beautiful. Just spam that 4 for the win. Let's quickly go over her abilities. Starting with her passive, there is a 35 chance that the energy and health orbs will be 300% more effective on Dagath. Her 1 is a viral status primer with guaranteed status effect. It also spreads doom and extends its duration. And what's doom? Well, that's a debuff, redirects the damage, but in our build we ain't gonna use it, since we're gonna use augment for her grave spirit that spreads it with all the abilities and weapons. And this grave spirit ability also gives you invulnerability and critical strike damage buff. With the augment mod, it's a duration based ability, and after the duration ends, it has a cooldown of 25 seconds, which you can reduce by 1 second every enemy you kill. And her 4 is the big nuke ability. This thing can one-shot everything. If you have pre-primed some viral, the damage is insane. With some ability strength, it also fully armor strips when you're in your grave spirit form. This is pure fun, it's insane ability and gives you a period of immunity when you cast it. The focus school we're gonna pick for the build is gonna be Madurai, mainly because of the power transfer. Since we're spamming the horses, the 50% casting speed is gonna be very sweet. And if you really want to, you can also get 2 slings real quick to get the juicy 40% ability strength. Both will be for 20 seconds, so it's easy to track. And we're gonna be using Tori with Hunter Munition and Viral to get as many kills as possible. We need AoE, any kind of AoE weapons, so we reduce the cooldown on Grave Spirit ASAP. But for me, there is nothing better than Grave Prime to reduce the cooldown. An AoE thrown weapon with some initial combo, critical strike, wind up speed, and some more AoE. Nothing can reduce the cooldown faster than that. You can use any other thrown weapon in the game with the same exact build if you don't have Glaive Prime. It will do the job just as well. Just bear in mind that the best choice is the one with the highest critical strike chance. And as companion, we're gonna use the Mecha-Dog as he's the best AoE primer, like nothing better to pick. And the build for Dagath looks pretty simple. 3 ability strength mods, 1 for the duration. We don't need range. The horses are based on duration, how far they will charge. Equilibrium, because her passive. Perfect synergy. The augment for the 3. Prime flow, of course. Brief respite, so whenever we don't have the immunity, we can just spam horses and get full shields. Preparation, because I'm lazy, you can use any other, preferably prime true-footed, I guess. But well, you're immune, I don't know. And Arcane Steadfast, remember, that's why you need the casting speed. So when it procs, because you're gonna cast a lot and spam a lot, you will not get the shield. So you need to constantly keep yourself grayed out when you don't have this up with 4. Unless you don't need that much ability synced for yourself, you can remove this, put that here, and you can get adaptation, rolling guard, or any other defensive mod. I don't know, up to you. You can put like a free slot if you don't want transient for shoot. Augur message to get even more duration. It's up to you completely. And since our augment has 100 chance for weapon and abilities to apply doom, we put roar over her original 2. So we get the crazy damage increase for our horses. But if you really wanted the damage redirection thingy, you could helmet over the 1, but you would need to drop narrow-minded and get anything else, or even extra range mod, just minus 60 range, 34 range. There will be like 5 meters on her too instead 15, and you know, preferably you would get even more range than just the 100, at least stretch. I wanna show her without Archon Shards, but I will quickly just mention what you should use. Any ability strength or duration, which is red, or like if you're like me and the game just throws yellows at you, you can put casting speed like 2 or even 3, and you could use effectiveness on energy orbs, but well, equilibrium and her passive. I mean, if you put 2 of these for effectiveness on energy orbs, if the passive procs, you're probably gonna get like maxed out from 1 energy orb. And you're gonna also convert the energy from the health orbs. So casting speed, clear king, winner, no matter what. But you can even go with the violets if you're a melee fanatic. The critical strike damage she gets from her 3, plus the extra stupid amount of critical melee damage you will get from the violets, especially that she has like 641 energy, so nothing other than prime flow needed for them to have the double benefit. Or you can just build full corrosive on every weapon and use her or use the Mecha-Dog to prime viral for you. And corrosive with a big amount of it. You're just gonna shred through enemies if you get for the primary electricity damage. But I would still suggest you to keep the hunter munition on the builds even though you go for the full corrosive. Like the damage baseline gonna be a nice addition to the slash. But well, if the weapon doesn't have any crit and you don't plan on building crit on the weapon, it's still gonna be good. But then obviously you can throw away the hunter munition. They're gonna be useless at that point. Well, I think that's all you need to know about the entire setup. See ya in the mod mission once I'm ready, stacked up and good to go. I'd suggest you to try first with Transient Fortitude and Precision Intensify instead adaptation, but I prefer myself to go with adaptation. It's just so much easier overall, like best overall mod for defensive, I swear. Especially that you're gonna be stacked all the time with it before you actually need it. And here we are in our standard survival mission in mod. And I'm not gonna lie, I did one like set of other missions before this, and fuck me, having this casting speed on Archon Shards would be lovely. Not gonna lie, if you make in her, you either go full violet for the insane crit damage you get, or just go with the convenience of casting speed. Just look the difference when I don't have the casting speed. Look at that. And now, like I would put at least 2 Archons, not gonna lie. Quick reset our immunity, back to immune. Let me see how much crit before we... 326% before we stack our augmented, it's insane. Just look, Tori loves the crit damage. Burston gonna even love it even more. Latron probably as well. Every weapon just loves crit. As long as you can get 100% crit, more is just cherry on the cake with Dagath's buff. And just look, 20 seconds cooldown. Crazy cooldown. It's not Mesmer skin, but Mesmer skin does not give you so much critical strike damage. But Mesmer skin is obviously better. You just click it, you have it, and you stun all the enemies that try to attack you. But well, hard to beat a god mode ability, you know? Literally a god mode, you don't have to press anything else, so you're always gonna have energy for it. But for me, this is way more fun. It's so little to show you, like... Just look on the duration of your immunity. Because it's not Mesmer skin, you can just press it, you have to reset it. There is a price to be paid to get so much critical strike damage. But let me see, like, if I snap some ability strength from Grimoire, I will double for Void Sling. I have 250, I have 250 already, okay. How much I have it? No, Acolyte comes just to get fucked with 462. Like, come on, man. This percentage with Violet Shards, you're gonna do some stupid... No, like this. Just ask, just ask the Acolyte if you're gonna do stupid damage. They die before my multi-shot can benefit me with the faster Incarnon charge. And what can we do? We should just stay in a room that we can easily like pop up the horses, because they are also broken. Let me actually show you with Grimoire. The fact they grey out your HP and the fact they do this damage, it's probably the easiest way to reset your tree, because you can just forever spam it and stay invulnerable. And once you do some killing, you can get back to your tree. Greeneer or not Greeneer, it doesn't matter, it armor strips them fully. Like if you're in the spirit form, you just send them like the 4 horsemen, but you have 1 more horse, I think. Yeah, it's 5 of them. So let's just say horsemen of apocalypse. Look at that. Boom. It should reset if they hit. Of course they don't hit. Beautiful. Beautiful damage. Let me pump up some more ability strength again. 60. Let me see actually. 462. 173%. Okay, we have our cooldown. And horses go bam bam bam. And we don't have the cooldown anymore. If you don't like the spam horseplay, you can swap the horses for the bigger precision intensifier up or on your helmet of choice, like Roar or Kullervo's Wrathful Advance for the stupid violet combo with hair critical strike damage. I mean, that amount of percentage critical strike damage is just... I mean, look at that shit. And now the horses are outside of the grey form, so they are not empowered. Let's see if they can do the work. I guess they can. I mean, they are more strip greener. What can they do? Well, that's not much to be shown on Dagath, sadly, so that would be all from me for now. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, please like, comment, share and subscribe for me. And as always, see ya in the next one.